Hey, what's up guys? This is Clay back from Ray's Reaction Review page. Today I got this rolling tool cart with a pegboard. So I'm gonna unbox it, build it, and give you an inside look on the features. Alright, so I got all the pieces out. Really nice black finish on this. Gonna get familiar with the parts and pieces. Looks like they're all labeled by letter, and I'll put it together. So step one is to install the caster rolling wheels on the bottom panel. So get your wheels and find the bottom panel, which is letter C, and the wheels are letter K. It says it's recommended to use power tools and a second person to help. I'm gonna try and do it by myself. Shout out to the brand for sending us the rolling cart. Can't wait to get it going. It's gonna go great in my garage shop. Rolled around with some tools, working on the cars. It's gonna be sick. Boom, look at these big caster wheels. Heavy duty. You already know it's gonna withstand heavy tools, so that is a good sign right there. It's got some locking wheel parts. Comes with a nice screwdriver and everything separated out. Alright, step two, we're gonna put on the side panels and the top panel. We have already put the wheels on. So find your side panels and your top panel, which is gonna be A, B, and D, and the corresponding screws. Here's the side panels. This is A. Right here I got the front where the doors would close. So I'm gonna put A on this side like this. There's some interior screws. Match the same kind of concept on the other side with the panel B, and then find the top piece. So another key part to this step is we got to use these corner brackets to keep everything straight and held together. So these go on the top four corners and the bottom four corners. So we got the one side on. Now we just gotta do the same thing we did with this over here, and then we'll put the top plate on with the four corner brackets. All right, time to put that top panel on. I got the two sides on with the corners. I left the screws kind of loose, but still tight, just in case I have to wiggle the top piece around to line it up with the holes. So far, so good. Okay guys, we got the top plate on, brackets all the way around. It was kind of easy to start hand tightening these, and then I'm gonna come all the way back around and tighten and snug everything up with the tool. All right, so we got sides and top on. Now we're gonna take panel E, two panel E's, and put them on the back and use the screws and nuts provided. Here's the two panel E's. They just go up in the back like this. They screw together in the middle, and then they asphyxiate in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. All right, here's the locking nuts and the screws for the back panels. Okay, so for the first back panel, I actually ended up just screwing in one panel. It was easier to get that in, and then I'll put the other panel in over here and attach it. All right, y'all, I started putting in the second panel, got some screws in, and then ultimately put the bolts in the middle before securing the last few screws up here on this panel. Now everything is put together for the back panels. Next part of the video, we're gonna connect this J-strip in the middle of the cabinet, 4 screws. Next step is to find the shelf clasps. There's 4 of them, and we're gonna hang it on the slotted part in there, so 1 on each corner, and then we'll put the shelf in there. It's adjustable, so you could essentially choose how high or low you want the shelf depending on your storage needs. All right, that was easy. They just kind of clip in to the area, and it kind of sits down like that. All right, I got the shelf in. So what I did was have the 2 mounts in on the sides, got the shelf in, and then had to asphyxiate the last 2 clips for that shelf to fit in. Now, next step is to grab the A piece and fix this part Z to it. These unfold. So these fold open. And it looks like we're gonna start making the drawer. Now I got everything screwed together on this handle and drawer. Now I just gotta install it to the part B with those slides, line it up, and the channels will just slide right in. See how I got the channel lined up on that? lined up on each side. Now I can just push it in all the way and it'll click in. Boom, first drawer installed. So we got both drawers installed. Now we're gonna install the magnet here for the doors. Some screws. This is what it looks like. It's gonna go right here. So now we're gonna install the doors. We're gonna take these little door pivot pins, put them in the bottom corners, right there in that hole, and then install the door. So to set the door in, I set it on that roller, and then you push down this pin and slide the door in where it's supposed to go, and then it will release into the hole on this part. Now I got one of the doors in. Here's the door pin. We'll do washer on either side. Set it down in here in the hole. Set the door on the pin. And then for this part, just push this in, slide it back in the corner until it finds the hole. Boom, there it goes, a release. Got the keys right here, we'll break off in a minute. And now, we got the doors. Next, we're gonna fasten the brackets on top for the pegboard, one on each side. So once I got the brackets on, I was able to put the pegboard on the back of the brackets, secure it like this, and then went along the base and secured it. And then one of the last things we get to do is put on the handle on the side, and a couple screws go in. Handle's on, and we can put some hangers on the pegboard. There it is, folks. The tool cart with the locking cabinet. Locks up, got the two drawers, locking wheels, got an adjustable shelf, you can put it higher or lower with the push to close doors and drawers. Awesome black color, good size. Gonna be great for the shop, business, personal use. You could put the handle on this side if you wanted to. And it even comes with some straps where you can mount it to a wall to keep it stationary. So those will just go right on the back. They come with some drywall anchors and screws as well, so looking good.